Harry, you're on the air.
Hello, Russell and Karen.
Hi.
I'd like to ask you two questions. First question being, what is your definition of God? What is God to you?
I don't have a definition of God because I don't believe in him, so I have to rely on what other people think God is. So I could say, why don't you tell me what your definition of God is, and I'll tell you if I believe in it or not.
I'm talking about what is your definition, but
we don't have one.
No, really, my definition would be something having to do with a supernatural higher being.
Okay, so Karen, you do have a definition.
Yes.
Okay. Well, my definition of God, the reason why I'm asking is so that we be on the same page as the conversation progresses.
Okay.
And my definition of God is someone, something, some entity, if you will, that is responsible for all of this. When I say all of this...
In that case, I do not believe in that God. I do not believe in a someone. I don't believe in an individual with feelings.
No, well, I said to you that entity, someone, if you will. I don't know.
Okay, well, I want to ask you a question. First of all, we've gotten calls like this a lot where people will try and manipulate the definition of God to something that you can't really argue with. But I have trouble believing. I mean, I want you to provide to me some evidence why that is God and not whatever it is you're trying to manipulate the definition. Like, a lot of people will call in and say, look at nature all around you, that is God. And I want you to tell me why that's God and not just nature. But according to your question, I'd like to ask you, if you can use just whatever caused all this to come into being, then would you consider...
Well, he said physics? Someone, which
no,
means
he said someone or something.
Oh, something.
He said someone or something or some event.
So can physics be God?
I'm making it broad. I'm making the definition broad.
Right.
I'm not tying it down to an individual or to a peanut.
Do you believe that it has anything to do with supernatural powers?
No, I'm not even tying it. I'm just simply saying to you that when I look around, just using my own intelligence, when I look around, I conclude that I, as a human being, being human, is greater than anything else here on earth. I believe that.
I don't agree with that either.
Well, let me explain to you why. Let me explain that to you. There is no animal that can do what I can do.
Yeah, but there are animals that can do things you can't do.
That's right.
This is what I'm saying to you. There are animals that got 4 legs. I only have 2. I'm saying this to you. I believe that I am superior to an animal.
Well, you're free to believe that, but there are ways. But in an objective sense, there are ways in which other animals are superior to us.
Okay, let me.
You could argue that bacteria are superior to us because they're more successful at.
Okay, take for instance gorillas.
Yes.
Gorillas can't operate on each other and remove an infected liver.
Right.
Okay, I can do that.
You can.
Yes, I can. I'm not saying per se, Russell. Give me a break, Russell. Use your imagination. I'm not being cynical or anything, but I'm trying to really be serious and use our intelligence.
But
what I'm saying to you is that the reason why I feel that I am superior to anything here on earth is that I can do with things here what those very things cannot do to me or for itself. Another example, I can domesticate beef, and slaughter them and use them to feed myself. They can't do this to me. They can't corral me and put me in a pen and then feed me and
Can I ask you a question though?
Yeah.
Can you program a computer? I mean, you personally.
No, I can't. No,
I can. Am I superior to you?
No, you're not.
Okay.
We are both men. Okay, but
so what?
But what you're saying?
Are you superior to me?
Listen to me again. I said as a human being.
Okay, wait. Can I just interject something here?
Sure,
really?
Karen, sure.
I understand the point that you're making, that you feel that we're superior to other forms of life because we can do things that they can't do. I understand the point that you're making, and I respect it. I don't agree with it.
Okay.
I don't agree that because I can do things other creatures can't do makes me better than them. I feel that we are
I didn't say better.
Please let me finish.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I feel that we are all part of this earth, that we all share this earth, that we all have the different purposes that we serve. And I don't mean that I believe that cows are here to serve our purpose of needing to be fed meat. But I don't think that because I can send my grandmother an email over the computer makes me better than a species, let's say pigs, who have never been known in the entire history of their existence to cause mass destruction on the basis of their personal belief system.
And I'm saying to you is that me as a human being having the ability to reason, to think that I am superior to any animal.
Okay.
You're free to think that,
Karen,
but we're going to have to, we're going to have to continue this discussion off the air, so you can feel free to email us at tv@atheist-community.org. It's not that we don't want to talk about this, it's just that we've got 10 minutes left in the show and a lot of other callers to get to.
And I do feel that you've made your point and we've acknowledged it, and we can agree to disagree on that.
By the way, as a public service announcement, if you're a young person and you've been touched by a minister, call the police.